Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today is December 7th. It's a day after I went and broke my my new Mercury motor in. Today we're going on Lake Hartwell. I'm taking a buddy with me that just started fishing, so we're going to go see what we can find today. Now I've broke the motor in enough that I can run it as hard as I want for no longer than 5 minutes. So I don't know if I'm probably not going to show you the break-in procedure because it's all over the internet anyway. It's pretty basic to break it in. First 2 hours, keep it under 4,500 RPM, varying the throttle. I'm not going to show all that because it's like I said, it's just all over the internet. So if you need to break your motor in, just search up, Mercury break-in or whatever. But I am going to show you fish catches. Yesterday, caught a few after we got that first 2 hours in. Caught a few fish, and today we'll see what we can catch today. So kind of got a little idea where they're at right now and where to go look for them. So we'll see if they're there. So appreciate you guys watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I appreciate it, and see you on the water. The Beast. Okay, we've now got a little over 2 hours on the motor, so now I can run it wide open, 4,500 RPM, over 4,500 RPM for no more than 5 minutes at a time. So let's start fishing, see if we can't find some fish. We're gonna run up, I'm on Lake Hartwell, by the way. We're gonna run up a couple creeks and see what we can find. I've already fished a bunch of wood and coves that are coming up out of the water, trees coming in off the bank, looking for fish in wood, and had no bites doing that. So I decided to try to find some places where I knew where rock should be. So this is a road bed that I came up to where I knew there was some chunk rock down there, and this is more or less when I realized that rock was going to be the key now. Another little spot. Little spot. Pound and a quarter. Let's just see how many's here. I ended up catching a really good fish on this road. 3 casts, 2 bites. They're hitting it like a daggone brim. And that one there, I just set the hook. Couldn't even tell he was really there. I just had like 3 or 4 bites right there, just didn't take it. So let's just see if he wants to come back. There's one right there. Oh, that feels like a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Get out of that motor. That's a good one there. That's a good one. Good largemouth. That's a good one. Come here, buddy. He swallowed it too. I mean, swallowed it. That's a good one right there. He swallowed it deep. See if we can save him from. Yeah, I got it. 3 1/4. first two were spots. That's a largemouth there. By this time, I knew they were on rock, so I was working into this cove. Down the left side of this cove, there's a rock bank, and on my right was this rock pile I seen sticking out of the water. And while I was working down the left side, I seen a big fish come and swirl, chasing shad up on that chunk rock, which does extend into the water. So I worked my way over there and made a few casts at it with a crankbait. I was getting them to hit a crankbait. Later in the video, you'll see I caught a few on a crankbait, but this fish swirled at my crankbait, never got it, and it was a giant. Oh, that was a big one. I know you guys didn't see that. Seeing a fish come up chasing shad on that rock point right there. He just came after it, and I seen him when he swirled it. He just did not get it. That was a good one right there. I'll throw that jig in here in a minute. Ooh, that felt good. Wasn't him though. It's a pretty steep drop off too right there. This crankbait I'm throwing is a Bomber Bill Dance edition. It's a fat-free shad. I've had this crankbait for about 15 years, and I actually ended up losing this crankbait today. So pretty disappointing to lose a favorite crankbait like that, but I was able to replace it. They've got one similar. It just pretty much doesn't have it's got the same bill and same shape, only it doesn't have Bill Dance's signature on it. There's a little fish, crankbait. Dink. This is an old Bomber Bill Dance edition. I forget how old this crankbait is. I don't think they still make it anymore. I've caught a lot of fish on it though. Dives about 10 feet. As I'm coming back into this creek, I notice on my right there's a bunch of chunk rock on the bank. And as I'm idling over the point, I notice about 8 foot in depth, there's big chunk rock where the point extends underneath the water out about 20 yards from the bank. So I stop and fish this, make a few casts, and start connecting with some fish. Fish. Good. Feels like a decent fish. Little one. Crankbait. Little spot. I got him himself all tangled up now. Okay, I'll get you. Little baby. Spitting up shad. I seen him sitting out here in about 8 foot of water. See if we can get another one. I think I've drifted back a little bit. Yeah, I know I have. I need to get up here where I've seen them. Right about here. Probably throw a jig in there and catch some more. I'm gonna try here, I think. Definitely a bunch of big rock down there. I think I threw them. Bunch of big rock down there. It's not little rock either, it's chunk rock. Boulders. Come back and get it. That was a good bite too. Like they're just trying to kill it and not wanting to eat it. Let's get back in there. That might be a fish. Yeah. A little better, but still not a good. After this fish catch, the next few catches are going to be from the following day after I broke my motor in. We found a point that was loaded with chunk rock and had some really good fish on it. I think just about every fish catch was off of a single point. So I'm pretty sure you're going to really like this next few clips coming up. I started out throwing that Booyah fat-free shad crankbait on this point and then switched over to a jig. And the jig is definitely what they wanted.
Hot fire.
I think I got a fish. Yeah. Pretty good one too, I think. He hit it right as soon as it came in the water. Yeah, that's about a 3-pounder. Yeah, my favorite. Yeah, it's a good largemouth, 3 pounds. I'm gonna put him in here so he don't go back and tell his buddies until we're done. Yeah, he had it when it hit the water, I think, because I checked it and it felt funny. Bunch of rock down here. There was another bite. That was another bite. He just didn't take it. You feeling a bunch of rock? Oh, what a bite that was. What a bite that was. That's a good one. That's a real good one. They're in here. That's a real good one there. Come here. Come here, you dog. Get out of there. I tell you, those seabird jigs, you can't beat them. That's 3.5 there. Let's put him in with the other 3. By the way, I'm hunting with my buddy John today. Say hi, John. Yes. Let's put him down in here with time to retie. I mean, he thumped it. Big time. If you guys haven't seen, I'm telling you, check out, not sponsored by them, Seabird Jigs. Look at that hook. That's a meaty hook right there. This one here, you can tell I've got it just about worn out, but I need to sharpen it. She's sharp now. I tell you, they've transferred the rock. That's a for sure.
Yeah, they like to do that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a bite. You got it. Another good one. It's not as good as the last one, but 2-pounder. I'm just dragging it, stopping it, dragging. I'm not even popping it here. I'm just dragging it, feeling it come over something, let it fall. They'll usually get it on the fall, so if you feel yourself come over something, pause it and let it fall. But I'm not moving it fast. There's another one right there. He let go. He let go. I think. Yep, he let go. Once you get them fired up, sometimes you can catch several. We ended up catching 3 good fish on that rock point right there before they finally shut down. There was more fish there for sure, but they shut down on us after we caught 3. So we ended up going to one other spot before we left for the day. Pounder. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it to subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And I'll try to keep these videos coming for you as much as I possibly can. So until next time, be sure to hit that